What's it like, really, to be a healer? Well, I'm Sue Storm, and let me tell you what I feel it's like being a healer. Sometimes it is the most beautiful, awesome thing that I could possibly experience. Knowing that I was able to help assist this person with their child who wasn't born yet, that had a heart, that the chambers weren't fully developing yet. And the doctor saying, nah, when the child is born, it's going to need to rush into surgery right away, and this is what's going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. First of all, let me say it was wonderful hearing the Western medicine to know exactly what's going on with the heart, so that I was able to help work on that little baby's heart and have it be so when that baby was born, it didn't have to be rushed right away to surgery, that it had a chance to start developing and pumping on its own. And that was a moment for me that was like, wow, I was able to do that. And another moment for me was being able just to sit on a bus, listening to this young lady practice her speech, her interviewing skills, let's say, because I believe she was going in for a job interview. And she was mumbling under breath and so for me just to be able to hold that space, to hold the energy, to know what totems to emanate out and what shapes and colors to emanate out into her field to help build that self-worth, that self-confidence. To me, that's being a healer. And that's an awesome feeling to have too. Now, yes, I never met this person before. I don't know if they got the job or didn't get the job, but I feel of being of service, of being able to hold that energy as she practiced. There are so many different types of being a healer. It's that hands-on healer of putting your hands on, laying of hands, of laying a prayer for someone, to mend those broken bones, to let the tumors drop from the body or go into remission, to building someone's self-confidence, helping shift and change the DNA. These are all the things about being a healer that I enjoy. And there's so much more out there to learn. Now, one of my favorite things is divine intervention, because there's so many different things within divine intervention that I love so much. And it's that holding of dimension and frequency that is truly healing, that healingfulness that comes out. Now, with divine intervention, if I'm working with someone that has such a strong emotional issue, and you can tell that this emotion is in the past, I'm not going to use that particular tool. No, I'm going to use a different tool. I'm going to use a tool that works on the timeline, that I can take this person's timeline and really work and plant something there within that timeline so that her present day life isn't struggling or isn't suffering as much. Now, where do I do that? Well, this is something that I learned in Hanafuda, which is a Japanese healing aspect. Now, these are two different types tools. Then we have different tools of working with our guides or working with the DNA and all these different things that we can learn to use and master. Now, mastering these tools means practice and utilizing it. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean going out and studying that 10,000 hours over and over, that one tool. It's about putting it in practice and being authentic with your practice and being true to it. This is what being a healer is about. Being of service, practicing your craft, keep learning new ways, new aspects of the craft. Yes, I like being a healer. And yes, sometimes it gets overwhelming. But the benefits that come from it, the benefits are knowing that you were of service, that this person's going to get to be alive for another day to be with their child, that this animal is here and happy and full of life and vigor. Yes, seeing the results is what makes me happy, being a healer. And what makes me even happier is knowing that I can pass these skills on to other people. So, I hope you can understand what it's like to be a healer, just a little bit. And please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd like to know your thoughts on what it's like to be a healer.